What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing today? Let's see who we got here. Sleepy Ladia, Squishy Lad Gaming, Acorn, Cinder, Clouds, and Jay the Hollow Viewer. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are you guys doing today? Why is it not Manaphy? Yeah, like Cinder said, Manaphy is really slow, and I asked people yesterday, and we're going to be doing Manaphy on the weekends, just because otherwise we're going to be getting in a maximum of, like, what was it? It's like a maximum of 100 encounters a week, as opposed to we're going to knock out close to 300 encounters between the two of these hunts today. Yo, Blizzy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. You can get a shiny Nidoqueen in Pokemon Go now, and it's one of the worst shinies ever. It's not like they changed anything. Yeah, so how are you guys doing today? It's going to be weird getting back into the hang of this. Can't stick around, but you'll be here in an hour. Alright, see you in a bit, Rune. Hope school is going well, man. You're doing good. Tomorrow is your birthday. Awesome. Well, happy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do have running shoes here, because this isn't a brand new save. Surprise, surprise. Once we actually get rid of Ralts, we'll start counting the encounters. Tomorrow's your birthday. Well, happy early birthday, man. Awesome. Yo, Munch, how's it going? You're on mobile, so just saying hi for now, but see you in like 30 minutes when you get back home. Alright, see you then, Munch. See you then, man. General Kenobi? The hello there. There, hello. Kenobi General. Jigalag, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, yeah, I definitely need to just... Yes! I did it! I did it. Are you proud of me? So one of the people who does the podcast with you said he didn't have time to finish a playthrough of Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal in time for Season 3, so you're like, okay, I'll do it for you. So now you're using completely, totally legit Pokemon to speed your way through Crystal. Absolutely legit. No funny business whatsoever. Alright, so let's see how long it takes for, like, the mind games to come back into play and for everything to start tricking my eyes. Yo, what's going on, Mexican Shrek? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? What's up here? Not much, we're just starting up Regice and Ralts again. We haven't got Manaphy. That was a question that was asked a minute ago, understandably, but we're taking... not like a break from it, because we're basically moving it so that Manaphy is gonna be a it's gonna be a hunt on weekends, like Saturdays and Sundays when I can stream, and in general, like just weekends in general. So basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams are going to be back to these dual hunts, just because Manaphy takes so dang long to encounter. Like, if that hunt gets even reasonably close to full odds, we're talking, like, 10 plus, or, no, not even 10 plus. If it's get reasonably close to full odds, we're talking, like, over half a year. Level 100 Ninetales with Ice Beam, Giga Drain, Arrow Blast, completely legit, totally legit. Shiny Ninetales with that, I mean, that just even adds to the credibility, because who would make such, like, an obviously hacked Pokemon? No one. That's who. Also, I don't quite think we'll hit it, but we're going to get very, very close to full odds, or like OG full odds on Regice today, which is 6 times odds for this Regice. It's mildly ridiculous. Also, totally forgot to quit Discord, so for a second there, any notifications would have come across. Hacked in the Rainbow Wing to hunt Ho-Oh and like 99 Master Ball, so we'll be very much set to go for Season 3. I don't know, he could... I don't know, somehow that Gen 1 glitch could come back, and he could miss Master Ball. Yo, Michael, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You got legit Pokerus and Platinum last night. Awesome, dude. Congrats. I have still yet to get legit Pokerus. It'll happen, though. Oh dear. Brando Dio, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Good to hear. Good to hear. You named the save file completely legit save state, because that's clearly what it is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And guys, as a like little heads up for anyone who wasn't aware, 'cause it's kind of been talked about a little bit, not really brought up in Discord, which is weird for that being where it is. But tonight, after the stream, not immediately after, I do have like one little thing I have to do between wrapping up the stream and hopping on. I will be in the Discord talking to people for a little bit, which I think will be a fun time. I don't know exactly how long, we'll just see how long it goes. But yeah, so after the stream, if you're in the Discord, it'll be like just in the general voice chat, we'll be hanging out talking. And if you're not in the Discord, feel free to join the Discord to join in on it all. But yeah, like I have to, there's just a few things I needed to do, or I need to like either get going or wrap up right before I hop on. How long will the thing that you have to do to the stream take? 10 minutes tops. Like the thing is like unload the dryer, put some more stuff in the washing machine, and like take out some garbage. So 10 minutes tops. So excited for this. It'll be really fun. It will be really fun. So assuming the stream doesn't die because of internet problems. If that happens, it might be a bit longer to get the internet back, but within 10 minutes of usual stream end time at the latest. You know, as much as I was super excited to go do Manaphy, it's really nice to be back doing this a little bit. It's really nice to kind of be back into this type of hunt. Hopefully Regice shines soon for us too. Like that would be awesome. It's nice to actually be having encounters regularly. Yo, Alan, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Regice must shine today. Come on, Suicune, please give the luck. Yeah, give luck. Give all luck. I could use it. Could really, really use it. I'm doing good. You twist your ankle, but still good. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. I hope, you know, it's nothing too serious or anything. But yeah, it's not a nice time when that happens, but yeah. Hope it's all good, man. Hope it's all good. I still think it's crazy that there's like hundreds of people, or like, until we got Charmander, there were hundreds of people that had been in the streams and had joined like the channel and stuff since we had caught a shiny. Like that's really weird to think. Granted, obviously we've caught a shiny since then now, but like, I don't know, something in the back of my mind just thinks that's really funny. Corgi of Steel, did I get Manaphy already? No. What happened is we've moved Manaphy to be like a weekend thing. Just because of the insane amount of time it takes per encounter, I wanted to like do some more fast-paced hunts, you know, like keep some of the excitement up a bit more. Just because otherwise we'd be doing Manaphy for, you could easily expect it to be like months and months and months. It's only your left ankle. If it was right, it'd be a bit worse. I gotcha. You're gonna be so hyped. Dude, that would have been so awesome if we could have gotten it already, like, complete, like, in all seriousness, that would have been amazing. But nah, unfortunately, yeah, we kind of had to just push it. Because, like, when I kind of said oh, we'll come back to Regice and everything after we get Manaphy and after we play Let's Go, I was under the impression that we were going to be getting about as many encounters as we've gotten overall for Manaphy in about a day and a half, not 2 weeks. It just takes way longer than I thought it would. I was thinking, like, an encounter every few minutes, not, you know, an encounter every, like, 6 minutes, but, like, you know, in 2 clumps at the beginning and end. Still hunting Greninja. Well, good luck, Spatial Palkia. I hope you get it, man. Really, really hope you get it. Nah, but when we do, that moment when we do get Manaphy is going to be ridiculously hype. Good luck. Well, thank you, man. As well as good luck to Palkia there. But seriously, like that will be like probably, I got asked yesterday if it was like the most proud I'd be for a shiny, and honestly it probably will be. Because it's like the most difficult hunt as far as like the hunting method and the setup that I've ever done. Like that's just, it's an insane time. Playing Pokemon Crystal very, very, very sped up is the funniest thing for some reason. Just because all these things that are supposed to be timed and you know the pace of are just, just gone in a blink of an eye. I don't know, for whatever reason, I feel like super sped up running animations, I feel like that is what like makes it really funny. It's like you're already going way faster than usual, but then like running faster than anything in that game goes. This guy isn't letting you into the place where you can catch Ho-Oh? Huh, I wonder why not. Does he need Equity's badge, which you have because you hacked it in? And I'm saying, oh, go ahead, but he's still not letting you. It's blocking your path. I wonder if, like, even if you have the badge, the flag of beating the gym hasn't been cleared? I don't know. That is an interesting situation. So I heard you like Mudgips, welcome to the stream. So I haven't been in ages. You're visiting, you're in Japan visiting your aunt. You were here yesterday though, right? Right? Am I like really, really confused here? Either way, you're all good, man. Oh, didn't need that extra encounter there. Yo, Emma L, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, but guys, we're gonna hit 8,000 encounters on Regice today, assuming we don't get it before then. Is internet at your aunt's house? It's not very good. I used to play Pokemon Go instead of YouTube. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. I had to actually beat the gym. I'm not surprised. Like that definitely feels like something that's kind of a flag in the game. That it's not really checking the possession of the key item. It's just checking that. It's really checking that you beat the gym. Watch the YouTuber there. I gotcha, man. I gotcha. Charmander is still rocking that hat. He is, and he will be. As long as Charmander is on the screen, he will be rocking that hat. He has earned it. Those 10,000 encounters, those 10,000 plus encounters. It didn't get beyond that, fortunately. But it did get at least that far. So you encounter Suicune first, because that's where you encounter Suicune and Crystal. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting seeing what the game will do when you hand it a situation it technically shouldn't have to deal with. You know, something like having the gym badge and stuff before you beat the gym. Like, does it actually treat it like you beat the gym, or does it not? And apparently it doesn't, which is... It's cool to see those kind of mechanisms and how they work. The mind games are back. My eyes are starting to play tricks on me already. Yo, Tegan, how's it going? I got the Dragonite. It's level 46 though, so you're trying again. Well, good luck. I'm glad you at least got one. You did at least get one that was legit, like below a level and stuff. So you, I guess, goal kind of met. But yeah, there's definitely lower ones that you can do. I think you can't activate the Ho event until you've caught Raikou and Entei and Crystal, regardless of having the Rainbow Winky item. Probably. It's probably that same kind of thing where the item is so that you know that you've beaten it or you've gotten to the right section, but like the game keeps track of it separately. I'm wondering if it was because they anticipated people doing this or if it was just like the way they coded it. I'm still here just lurking. You're all good. You're all good, Emma. Yeah, definitely starting to think I'm seeing the shiny. You can also find Pidgeot below level by island scan. Interesting. Interesting. So Pidgeot's actually available. If this goes to show how much I haven't paid attention to a lot of the island scan stuff since U-Sun came out. Like, I was unaware that Pidgeot was an island scan Pokemon. So my chair keeps making like cracking noises, which is really concerning. But oh well, we're gonna have to just accept it. Also, guys, let me know if like the audio and stuff is all good, because I had to mess with some stuff a little bit. I just want to make sure nothing is like too blown out of proportion or too quiet or anything like that. For some reason, you find unleveled evolutions fun to hunt. It must be the weirdness factor. Yeah, I mean, I can totally see that. Like, it's technically kind of where you're not supposed to be able to have that Pokemon. Like, that usually is a way to tell that, like, it's fake, but it's like, nope, nope, look at this one patch of grass that lets you get it this way. That is pretty cool. I do totally think that that is a cool thing for sure. Am I trying for Salamence after you get Dragonite? Yeah, do it! Go for it. Maybe we'll even get a shiny one. That'd be really, really awesome. Because I don't know what the encounter rate is for. I think what you mentioned, Dragonite's SOS call-in rate's like 10% if you get it from the special water, or from the special fishing spot, as opposed to like the regular. I think Salamence is what hard locked, always a 1% off that Bagon, right? Yo, Cynthia, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? For how much my eyes are playing tricks on me, I guarantee you, as soon as we actually do have the shiny, it'll be completely it'll be like completely obvious. Just with how little, like how minute I'm expecting the change to be. I have a feeling once it actually decides to shine, I'll like be able to tell them, like the moment it shows up. But even then, like, I don't know, I'm still paranoid that I'm gonna miss it. Also, why did I add an encounter there? That made no sense. Or did I add an encounter there? I guess I didn't. I'm probably just came here to say goodnight. It's already 11 p.m. Hey, I understand. I understand. It's pretty late. It's pretty late for people watching in Europe. I totally get it. I'm glad you're able to stop by, though. It's always good having you here. Now I have to get used to the dual hunting and like keeping track of 2 counters and stuff. This is a... I don't know how. It's only been like 2 weeks and I'm already completely off my game there. Very much luck with the shinies. Alright, see you later, Cynthia. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. Good thing is no shiny appeared before the Dragonite, so you didn't have to choose. Yeah, that is a good thing. That's really good. Because I definitely agree, that would have been a tough call to make. Like, I definitely personally would have leaned more towards catch the shiny and go back at it, because chaining for a shiny, there's not really a chain to increase with the Dragonite. So if you have to leave and come back, the only rough part of that is finding another Dratini in the water to chain off of. Took almost 5 hours. Dang, that's a long time. But I guess, like, there's a good chance that the Dragonites that show up are above level. Or are above the evolution level. So I kind of understand that then, because if there's a bunch above, then you have to really wait for it to get one of the rarer levels. I really shouldn't be yawning. I got upwards of like 10 hours of sleep last night. That was the first Dragonite we feared. Oh wow! No, that is insane. Like, I thought the odds were way better than that for just a Dragonite showing up. Because I definitely had multiple show up during my Dratini hunting. You know, props to you for being able to go that long for it, Tegan. Like, seriously. $10 of sleep, which you got close to like 6 hours. See, the thing is, like, I don't know, I got 10 hours of sleep, but I'm still, like, yawning and stuff. Like, I feel like I'm just oversleeping at this point. I don't know. Today was also different because it's been like a break, so I haven't really like been going for it too hard. Chad, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. For children, I mean, definitely is more of a children's game. That doesn't mean anything. I know you're looking for them. Exactly. Exactly. They just want to make your life rough. Yo, Hollow Geek, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Nah. Embarrassing. That's unrelated to this in any way. Have you seen Lickitung Shiny? The tongue looks huge. Does it not on the regular Pokemon? I've actually seen it shiny though. Everyone here else seems to enjoy it. Yeah. No, they're gone now. They brought up a part of that topic that really isn't related at all and definitely changed the thoughts. Wouldn't exactly call this an embarrassment. So, this is a point, like, Chad has shown up before. and totally just ran with it, knowing that he was trying to troll and get a reaction out of it. Because it's way more entertaining to completely take, like, at point blank and, like, not react at all to what they're saying. To, like, any kind of troll. Just because, like, this is a general thing for everyone, because that's what they want. So I've had several people show up before and troll, and they just like continuously log in with other accounts, really upset that I'm not reacting, because I don't actually care. But no, as soon as like you're upsetting your race, like, okay, that's a different point of view to be coming at this with. That's really not at all related here. Hello, Ralts. Finally found, like, that was like the second Ralts we found actually. It actually feels like fall for you. It's finally starting to get there, yeah. Sort of blends in the pink. Okay. So it like blends it in so it just kind of looks like it's even bigger. I got you then. I got you. It's funny when people try to troll streams. Like, no, yeah, that's like, why? What's the point in it? Because for the most part, I feel like if you're doing this kind of thing, like, you've kind of accepted it as what it is, and like I know that they're not someone who's gonna stick around or anything. And it's funny, but also kind of annoying that they think it's funny. They find the reaction funny. That's the thing. So that's what if you can avoid having it happen. Absolutely love Fall's your favorite season. It's nice. It's nice. It probably ends up being my favorite just because it's not like the extreme of temperatures, but I don't know, it's also not spring where my allergies decide to just make everything miserable. No, I just remember a while back there was someone who came on and kept like posting really racist stuff, really trying to just like you know, inflammatory stuff, trying to get the chat to go off or whatever, but or like to get me to go off or react to it or something, but like it's words on the internet. They can easily be ignored. So yeah, that's kind of where that is for me. It's like when they come on and like there were several accounts I remember that popped up a while back during one stream that just kept like being like, oh, you didn't react how I wanted you to or whatever. Like, he was like upset that I was boring in the way I was reacting to his trolling, and I was just like, what do you want from me though? Everyone kept talking elsewhere. About what? Oh, the troll. Oh yeah, like, yeah, I mean, for the most part, like, most people just kind of ignore it, and I think that's, like, this is the best way to deal with it, is, like, they're not there to reason or anything, they're just there to make you upset. So just don't let them make you upset. Which can be tough, depending, like, that's definitely, like, you know, not the easiest thing. That's like telling someone who's, like, you know, depressed or going through something, just be happy. Like, it definitely is something that isn't just a, wow, thanks, that's the solution, but, like, if you're able to, then, like, that's the solution. Is if you can just kind of let them do their thing, they want the reaction, and if there's no reaction, they don't do the thing. Ideally, at least. I keep getting pearls, which is nice, but you want Dratini. That is how I felt when I was going for Feebas. And I think Dratini too, it's like, I want to get this Pokemon. And the spot's like bubbling, I can use it. And then you like try to fish in it, and it's like, oh, I got an item, not even a Pokemon. Cool. Like, if I go fish and like in a special spot and it's a Magikarp, whatever. But when it's an item, it's like, that's not even something that it's calculated in those odds. So yeah, like, I remember that. There was a whole bunch of, like, when I was in Brooklet Hill going for that Feebas, that was a pain in the butt. So I definitely had that issue. To you, 255 SOS calls for your Feebas. You're so happy it came. Nice! Yeah, 255, like, that's right at the... At least... I guess it's not true anymore, but it's like... It was true. Or, like, we thought it was true for the longest time that was, like, the rollover number. Like, that's the last number before the 8-bit counter gets reset to 0. You're gonna lurk? Alright, Hollow Geek. Sounds good. You'll do more of that crystal stuff later. If you've got all those totally legit advantages, you know, you're fine. You're all in the clear, I'd imagine, at that point. Like, it won't take you too long to get through it, so I totally think a break is justified. Probably gonna work on inking the Inktober sketch you made today, then maybe some more Inktober sketch. Cool. That sounds like a good plan. I really need to catch up on October. Your entire 10 days behind. RIP. RIP. It did catch a level 66 Magikarp though, it's the highest level it can be found. Nice! It's like Ultra Magikarp then. It's already prepared to just take on the Elite Four by itself. Welcome back, Munch. How are you doing, man? We're doing pretty swell. That is great to hear. Training Creeper and Miss Frisbee. Oh, so level 45. Nice. How far are you through? How far are you through right now? Forget. You've probably mentioned it. You've almost certainly mentioned it, and I'm just forgetting. Wait, how far through the game are you at this point? Level 19 for both of them. Ooh, we got a ways to go. We got all 8 badges. Nice. Yeah, I feel like you had mentioned that. I felt like you were Elite 4, but I guess, I don't know, I guess level 45 was a little bit under where I was expecting them to need to be, but if you're prepped and you have an actual decent team, unlike I do whenever I go into an Elite 4 battle, that's not bad. Didn't do anything, didn't do any training, didn't want to train for, well, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I'm back with Regice. I am Adam. Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? Yeah, how are you doing, man? Yeah, we're back with Regice. We have moved Manaphy to be a weekend thing, just because the amount of encounters it takes to do Manaphy is a bit ridiculous. Or the amount of time it takes to do the encounters is a bit ridiculous. The test, yep, I am aware of those. Your Mimikyu Allura saved your hide a few times in the Elite Four. Nice. Nice. What was it able to do? Or is it just like clutch? Oh, by the way, do you remember your first encounter, Regice? I do remember it. Not salty or anything. Not jealous. Disguise. Okay. They're so nice. That's good. That's good. Should make a drawing nice and satisfying. Yo, Vanillix, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? A few minutes before you to get ready. Alright, cool. Glad you're able to stop by. Able to stop by and see the return of Regice and Ralts. More so Regice. You got your Verizon yesterday. Awesome. What'd you name it? Yeah, I guess you named it. I don't know. What did you name it, man? Because congrats on it. Also, I don't know if anyone else keeps noticing it, but I don't know, I feel like I keep seeing like a -5 show up on the stream boss, even though like no damage has been dealt since Eric yesterday. Try to guess it. Verizon. That is my guess. Super Duper Man 2017, welcome to the stream. I named your shiny Psyduck Psyduck because it's a cyan color. That's actually pretty clever. I like it. We'll see how long the parade is. I might be able to be on the voice chat. Oh, nice! Awesome. Yeah, so the plan for that, because I'm just gonna go ahead and mention it, is I can't immediately hop on after the stream, like not like end stream hop in Discord, but within like 10 minutes of the stream ending, I'll be over there. So for anyone who's new to the streams, feel free to join the Discord and be able to come and participate in that chat later on. Welcome to your weekend, everyone. Wasting your time grinding Pokemon? I wouldn't call it a waste. It named Verizon after one of your mods. Oh. Who is that then? How long will I be on? I don't know. It could be like, 30 minutes. It could be like an hour. I don't know. I have no clue how long it'll last. Joining Yvettle for this Inktober prompt, and you never realized how floofy the ruff of its feathers is. A floofy bird of death. Yes. Fear the floof and all of its deadly powers. They might just die to your rival right away. No, not if you train him. Not if you train him enough, right? Person likes to do full odds hunts as well. Ooh. I don't know who your mods are, though. I feel like I'm not able to make your streams a lot of the time, so I don't know who your mods are. This is the most amount of deaths you've ever had in a Nuzlocke. Oof. Hopefully it's not a record that gets broken again anytime soon. Hopefully at least an hour or so. Yeah, man, we'll see. We'll see. It just depends on, like, if everyone else is hopped off, then I'll probably end up hopping off. Yeah, that kind of thing. Or if I realize I need to do something, like I do need to make some kind of dinner at some point, so I don't know. I'll have to look and see if like I can do that in like 5-minute bursts and then let it cook, or if like I have to actually get up. Parade starts at 6 p.m. Central. Okay, so that's about the time the stream ends then. So far 10 deaths. Oof. See, this is the kind of reason I am not strong enough to do, and I was like, oh, you named it Cinder. Oh! Okay. That explains Cinder's reaction a minute ago. It's pretty great. Now I know of at least 2 Shinies. I know there are more, but I know of 2 Shinies named after Cinder. I think it's totally deserved too. Also, rip something in the chair that just made a really loud popping noise. Parade isn't that long, you heard? Okay, cool. Rip chair. The chair has been pretty ripped for a while. Like, I wish that I could, like, show you guys on camera, like, how goofed up this part of the chair is. But basically, like, the armrests, like, the chair is held together with, like, a piece of plastic, like, a square piece of plastic that's, like, the armrest and the support for the back. And the part that holds the back to the like, base of the chair has completely cracked in half. Like, I can lift the back of the chair up, like, and the base doesn't move at all, and it's not supposed to do that. And the only thing that's holding it together is, like, the front of the armrest. That's why I kind of jokingly said next donation goal, or, like, you know, unofficial donation goal is for a new chair. Yeah, my Raikou, Adam's Rizian, your friends Lugia, and Ladia, so there's 4. That's what I could think of. That's what I could think of. Yo, MZ Games, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Congrats on Charmander. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I need to get a gaming chair. See, the thing is, like, a lot of times those gaming chairs are just designed like racing bucket seats for no reason. The only thing I could really think of with a gaming chair being good is like actually having a spring-loaded back. Because I do like to lean back and kind of recline in my chair. So like those DX Racer chairs and stuff, they do look nice. It's just, I don't know, I don't need like a super bolstered chair or anything. I'm not like pulling high lateral G's while sitting playing Pokemon. Not usually, at least. I think your other friend's Cresselia, maybe. Another one of your friends named your shiny Cresselia after you. There you go, 5 right there. Will we see it topple over? Hopefully not. Hopefully not, but the front is cracking. Like, this chair maybe has like a month or 2 left, I feel. Hello and good luck, love Melody from practice. Hope practice is going well, Mel. That rhymed a little bit. Yeah, so like definitely like, I don't know, chairs like the Maxnomics or the gaming or the like DX Racers aren't bad. The things for me would be, because those chairs have the bolster and stuff, I'd want the bolsters to actually come up to the right places, which is hard to do when you're so tall. Like, this is an office chair that's supposed to have like support for the back of your head, and it very clearly does not. But that's just because I'm super tall. Yo, Gaming On, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How have you been doing, man? It's been a little while. Here now for once. It's been a while, dude. It has been a while, but how are you doing? Hope you've been well. And Pikachu Carlo, welcome as well. Not to be mean, I kind of want to see you topple because it'd be hilarious. It would be a highlight of the stream, I feel. Like, I totally get that. I just don't want to topple over. I feel like it might happen. But part of the thing is I lean back way more when I'm not on stream. I actually sit really far forward when I'm streaming, but I have like a monitor up above me that I lean back to look at. So like that's kind of the time I feel like it would happen. Which is more a homework thing. You gotta go, alright, see you later, Vanilla. Hope the parade goes well, man. Suicune's probably 6 since it doesn't quite make it in your top 5, but you're definitely very attached to the shiny Suicune now. Fair. Yeah, no, definitely understand that. You know, the cake and everything, and it just being super, super nice and super lucky there. You're good, that's good to hear, man. You missed the Charmander. That's what you get for not attending streams. I mean, it happens. There's not really a way to tell when it's gonna go down, but hopefully you can be here for Regice. That Squeak says differently. Oh, the squeak in the chair? That's the base of it, though. Like, I can do that without the back of the chair on it. It's when I'm actually, like, putting weight on, like, the like, back support. Do I do voice chats in Discord? Not usually, but I will be on the voice chat tonight. That is something that we've kind of been planning for a little bit, and I might try to make it, like, a monthly thing. We'll see what day I can make it happen. But yeah, I am planning on being on the Discord after the stream today. So that should be a fun time. Hopefully Discord plays nice, because that's one of the ones I usually have issues with my internet. Like, as far as, like, hearing every word. What time one? It'll be, like, immediately after the stream, basically, but I do have to, like, you know, put some clothes in the washing machine, take some stuff out of the dryer. Things like that. So, like, 10 minutes after the stream tops is when we'll start it. So, yeah, it'll be, like, right after the stream today. It should be a really fun time. Hunting an Emerald? Yeah, we're back to Hunting an Emerald. Hopefully we can get this Ralts that I've been wanting. Or really just anything except for another Poochyena. And we aren't doing, we're not doing the RNG manipulation method right now, just because I couldn't exactly focus on that and on the Regice at the same time. What will I go for 9 October? Your plans are either Drizzler or Mimikyu. Oh, for like October and for like spooky ghost type stuff, I've been thinking maybe Phantump or Shuppet. Just because I went for Mimikyu last year. And I don't know about Drifloon. I feel like that might be a bit more difficult of one to set up. For some reason, I have that feeling. But yeah, I'll consider doing one of those because I think it'll be fun. If we could get Regice, we could do it in the Ultra games with my actual Trevenant and stuff. It'll now be a Poochyena. That's exactly what's going to happen. I mean, there's a reason that it's the emote. Be right back. I see in a bit. It emulated Emerald. Nice. Alright, that's don't know why I added an encounter on Emerald, but it'll count as that encounter. Drifloon's gonna be hard because of Aftermath, but it's alright. It's all good. You're back. Welcome back, MZ. Pretty quick. That was pretty quick. That was definitely in the definition of being right back, for sure. Just imagine a shiny Lotad. I would be happy with it. I would be quite happy with it. Because all I really need is to be able to continue on with that shiny badge quest at some time. Cinder's almost taken down from Stream Boss. Yeah, we're like, literally anything that would do something aside from a single subscription is enough. Like membership or like any super chat or donation would be enough. Yeah, Eric did some damage yesterday. Guys, we're 12 encounters away from 8,000. I really hope we don't get there. But we're on track to. Yamask is a creepy little ghosty. By the way, who's making your layouts, or are you making them myself? I've been making them myself. This one, like, this whole layout definitely took way more time than the Manaphy one. The Manaphy one was admittedly a, oh crap, I was planning on starting Manaphy soon. But yeah, no, this layout, yeah, I've made, except for one. Wes made one of my layouts, and I can just show it real quick, I think. Yeah, Wes made this layout. But this one doesn't have, you know, that stuff. Please don't overthrow me from Stream Boss. I don't know. You might have to be in charge of defending your title. I don't know if I can stop anyone. I don't know if I want to stop anyone. I don't know. I might be a little selfish there. I'm taking a break from Manaphy. What's going on, BB? Welcome to the stream. Not like taking a break, but Manaphy has been moved to being a weekend hunt just because it takes a good bit of time to do. It's like to make any progress on it. Like initially it was going to be a hunt where we like took a break from everything, dropped everything and hunted Manaphy. But we get 10 to 20 encounters a stream. I can see that Wes made that one because this is his style of making them. Yeah, he offered, it was super awesome of him to offer to make it, because, like, at the time, my layout was super garbage for 3DS. Like, it was, I don't even have it anymore. I think I deleted it. No, I still have it, but it's awful. Like, I threw it together because I didn't realize my capture card was getting there that day, and I wanted something to be like, hey guys, look at what we can do now. Look, we actually have 3DS stuff. So I threw it together and was going to fix it, and then I never got around to it. So I rocked it for like 3 or 4 months. Nah, maybe, yeah, not 4 for sure, but like 2 to 3 months. I rocked this like really crummy layout, and then Wes was super awesome and offered to make one for me. So that was super cool of him. It's not like Ross and Rachel's break. If you ever need more layouts, you can make some. That would be really cool. I mean, harder to make layouts for people. I mean, that would be really cool to see what could be done, for sure. I don't know exactly what I need a layout for right now, but just because like the only other layouts I'm thinking about making are ones that are based off this, like just basically resizing the windows and moving stuff around for various like screen aspect ratios, you know. But yeah, I mean, coming up there's like Let's Go and stuff, like there are things like that. I feel like you need someone soon to make you a nice layout because you're going to order your capture card in 6 days. Oh, nice! It's like 2 weeks shipping time. That's pretty cool. Where are you getting yours from? Are you getting it from Katsukity? Or are you getting it from like a Loopy or something? Guessing you're not a Friends fan. You've avoided all Let's Go spoilers. Nice. I haven't really avoided any of them. I haven't like looked stuff up though. The Golden Gamer, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. 8K for Regice. It's getting there. It's getting there. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, Katsukity. Cool, cool. Yeah, I don't think I ordered expedited shipping with any of them. But like, the thing is, at least with both the capture cards, because both of the cards I'm using right now are from Katsukity, most of the waiting time is with processing, and if they have to make the card. But for me, like, as soon as they shipped it, like, as soon as they shipped it from Japan, it was like 3 days until I got it, because I guess whatever, like, packaging they used was, like, guaranteed 3-day shipping. So I don't know what it's like to Europe or anything, I just know that was to the US. Yo, Imperial Jackal, welcome to the stream. Salte, welcome to the stream. Getting unlucky with Regice a little bit. A little bit. Here's some shiny luck, especially for Regice. Thank you, Ash. I appreciate it. How are you doing, man? You go for AK Regice, and shiny Regice was first encounter. It's gotta average out. It's gotta average out, I guess. So I'm just making everyone else's Regice hunts more bearable. Auto went to a video about it, then you turned off your tablet. Seems like it just kept talking. That's weird. Yo, Gym Leader Zero, welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing today? How are you doing? By the way, how you doing? Good old Joey. I haven't even finished season 1 of Friends, but I have started Friends and I have been watching it. RWD Productions, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? You're excellent. That's good to hear, man. I wonder how many Regice you have accidentally soft resetted. I wouldn't think any. I wouldn't think any of them because they've all been on stream. I feel like A, someone would have called me on it, and B, like, I've been fairly good about. Also, why'd I just have an encounter? I don't know. I'm really thrown off on my encounters with the non-Regice, with the Game Boy stuff. But like, I've been waiting a long time before I soft reset, which is partially why we're not at like 10,000 encounters on Regice right now. But hopefully not. 8K shiny a bet. Unfortunately, I mean, well, I guess not unfortunately, we haven't actually hit 8. This is 8K right here. What? What do you mean by what? You were at Mikey's stream before you decided to play prank on him. You switched to your other account to see if you could tell it was you, and he didn't. Slowpoke Gamer, welcome to the stream. Did I get Manaphy? No, we haven't gotten Manaphy. We are taking a bit of a break from it, though. Just because... Or not really like a break, but we basically made it where Manaphy is going to be a... What am I trying to say? Manaphy is going to be a weekend stream. Like, it's basically just going to be on the weekends until Let's Go comes out. Then we'll play Let's Go on the weekends, and then we'll go back to Manaphy. Sorry about my nose itching so badly. I'm having to, like, try to scratch it. But, yeah, it's just, it takes so long for those encounters that I felt like it'd be better. We'd be better off doing these kind of things where we, like, you know, hunt it every once in a while, you know? I'll be surprised if Regice goes beyond 8192. At this point, I wouldn't. I would love for it not to, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. How long for more you stream, by the way? Thinking to make some burgers and rice right now. So I'm going for another, like, 50 minutes or so. I'll go to the end of the hour. Because I just got past, like, an hour and 9 minutes of streaming, so I usually go for, you know, about, like, another 50 minutes or so. Should you hunt or play a different game? What would you want to be hunting? And also, what is the other game you'd be considering? Someone moves you after, though. I gotcha. Garchomp or Noivern, and the game is some other game, I don't know. Maybe Noivern. Maybe Noivern. I mean, Garchomp eventually I'll have to go for, but it's one of those ones that kind of falls into the category that I'm less excited to hunt, just because, you know, it's not very different or anything. Summer Girl Gamer, welcome to the stream. Back from 1 month from YouTube. Well, welcome back. How are you doing? Stone of Dratini, I have a bottle cap collection. It's a good collection to have, right? Be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, BB. What's your least favorite shiny and your favorite shiny? Yours is Igglybuff because you almost killed one, and Umbreon because it looks cool. So least favorite, I don't have like a specific least favorite, but it's kind of that category that has like Pichu, Happiny, Gengar, Garchomp, like the things that just don't really, have like a distinct shiny or anything. Like, they don't change a lot. Regice falls into that too. Favorite shiny though, Milotic, hands down. Fantastic shiny, fantastic Pokemon. Like, it was in my top 10 like favorite Pokemon in general. And then like the color scheme is so cool with the shiny. It's just all-time favorite right there. Is Manaphy Hunt on? It is not, Alfonso. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We're gonna be going back to it on the weekends. So basically on Saturday and Sunday streams we will be hunting for Manaphy. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams, we will be hunting for whatever is in the dual hunt. Just because Manaphy takes so many encounters to do. We love you, Vettel, so much. I need one. I've never had one. I need one. Should you go for Living Dex on Usum or Living Dex on X and Y? Usum would be easier. X and Y, I guess it depends on what you mean by Living Dex. Like just Kalos, or are you talking like full national decks? Because you can only do that like most recently in Gen 6. We're back, seeing a bit, Tegan. It's been so long you've been away. What have you been up to? You're doing one on Oras, cool. Cool. I guess that's true, you can soft reset there, but I don't know, it's not too awful to just like run away from it, I guess. You're back, welcome back, BB. Living decks of just Kalos, you completed your use on living decks. Okay, well I mean if you've done that, then... Or shiny living decks on you some, or just living decks on Kalos. I mean, I'm personally going for a shiny living dex at the moment for, I guess, just regular Sun and Moon, and then adding in the use some stuff through streaming. But yeah, so I am going for one myself. Definitely worth it. I feel like you could get the living dex done more quickly with X and Y than like the shiny one in Usum. But I think they're both worth it personally. You're doing the national dex first, and you have 651 Pokemon. Nice! Nice. That's like over... That's almost there. I know it's early to talk about this, but for Christmas you want a DS because yours isn't broke in a car trip. RIP DS. I hope you're able to get one. Hope you're able to get one, man. Been stuck in this stream for quite some time now. Oh, really? Cranberb of Death. The exact description of Yeddle. I still need to actually beat Kalos. As bad as it is that I haven't already. I need to beat Kalos. And Unova. Just looking for legends because I want to hunt the legends, so you need someone who can trade them. What do you mean, like, what do you mean, like, you need to be able to trade over the other legends, I guess, is what you mean? Yo, Rune, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Well, that exists. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I'm doing well. How about you, dude? How about you? You're praying to discover that Americans can't pronounce your last name. Really? But it's not like... And I guess if you have a weird last name, maybe. Salte, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Doing good. Awesome. Glad to be back. Glad to have you back, man. I'm talking about how despite Yveltal being a bacon bird, you were going to name it Cranberry for your berry squad. It'll be the Cranberb of Death. It makes sense. It makes sense. Because, yeah, Bacon Burb's definitely, like, the most common nickname for the shiny version of it. You want to hunt legends in Aura, so you need someone who has them to do quick trades, so you can register them in your decks. That makes sense. That makes sense. I get what you're putting down. You don't, though? Weird. It's good to be back here from a month of not being here. Yeah, glad to have you back, then. Wish Pokemon had a New Game Plus mode. It's basically turning off experience share in the newer ones. But yeah, that doesn't really, like, change the game too much. Well, sorry about that. My nose is just being super itchy. NG Plus would be like New Game Plus. Any level Pokemon will obey you. I guess, what would be the... I guess, like... Okay, I guess, like, the reason for that would just be so you can trade your old Pokemon in and be good. That would be kind of nice. Remember getting your first trade shiny back when you were playing Moon? It was a Litten, so you were happy even though your starter was a Litten. Played the whole game with it, now it's level 96. Awesome! That's a super cool experience to have with that. Forgot to ask you, how many encounters did you get Charmander? It was 14,000 and something. Let me check real quick. 14,536. So it took a good while, but we got it. It's because you don't want to have to constantly grind to replay the game. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, but at the same time, like, I understand why they don't have it, because it's, like, the same reason they didn't have Pokemon Bank at first. Like, we want people to play through, at least when Sun and Moon came out, it's like, we want people to be able to play through this game, like, fresh. When everyone would just be hopping in and throwing in level 100 Pokemon they've had for a while. So, like, I can see both sides. But yeah, like, New Game Plus would kind of solve that, where it's like, I've beaten the game, just let me, like, hop in and trade stuff. Like, let me reset all the gyms, basically. Shiny Vetal's white and red, so it'd be a good Christmas shiny hunt. That is true. That is true. Like, if you miss Delibird as an option, or, like, you've already hunted Delibird, like I have, then maybe we can somehow get to it by then. I doubt it, but maybe it can happen. That'll be the goal. Get to the end of those hunts by, like, the Christmas season. Also got 2 other trade shinies, the same being Mimikyu on Sun and Bagon on Moon again. Nice! Typo on the... Okay. I got you. Awesome, though. Congrats, man. With all your broken stuff from your old game. Yeah, and a lot of times New Game Plus modes will add, like, some extra little twist to it. For example, Fez's New Game Plus, like, gave you a whole new item that, like, let you look at the world completely differently. And it, like, made it where there was some collectibles you had to play through New Game Plus to get. Understand both sides too, but it still sucks. Especially when you're coming at it from, like, the side that's being told no. Yeah, I get that. 170 encounters away from true full odds with the charm. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'd rather us not get there, but we're getting there. Nonetheless, it is more and more likely to happen every encounter. It won't happen today. It'll probably be tomorrow. If anything. Journey to Crazia. I totally mispronounced that. Added in a whole other storyline at the end. Nice. I know there are some games, yeah, like Lord of Magna and stuff that'll like let you keep one of your characters bond as high as it can go, just so, like you can continue to bond other characters and stuff. Which is kind of nice. You know, it makes it where like you can eventually essentially have made every possible choice at the same time. Entire story was modified slightly, but it fully separated at the end. That's cool. Yeah. No, it is definitely super cool when they add that kind of thing in. It adds more replay value to the game. Like, so you're able to replay the game without feeling like you're just replaying the game. So I definitely appreciate games that do it. Is it sad that you got Ruby when you were in 2nd grade and you still can't beat the Elite Four? You can beat Omega Ruby, not Ruby. The newer games have definitely been criticized for being easier, so I don't blame you there. How's it been? It's been good. It's been good. How have you been doing? Manuel Gutierrez, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? What happened to the Shiny Manaphy? It has been moved to a weekend stream. I'll probably end up updating the stream schedule, like in the credits, to kind of show what the situation is. But because of how long that hunt takes, we are going to be spending a bit of a... Like, we're going to be spending time doing other hunts as well, just because we only get in, like, 20 encounters a day with that. So you gotta think that that's, like, 400 streams to get to full odds. That's a lot. That's a lot to be doing, so we're gonna take our time with it. Hello is melting shiny Regice away. It is. Indeed, it is. I think the older games are way easier than the newer ones. Really? I think a lot of people, it's like the way that things like experience share work, and for sure shiny hunting things like that feel easier, and people, like, if you look at Gen 7 and the critiques, it feels really handholdy. Look at Blue versus How. I think that's, like, the biggest thing for people, is, like, How will battle you, How chooses the, like, weaker Pokemon compared to you, How heals you before battles, all this stuff. Blue shows up when you least expect it, crushes your spirit, and walks away. Like, that is Blue. Like, fully intended to make your playthrough awful. As opposed to How. Yo. Simon at Sapnar, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Definitely mispronounced that. Though, I feel like I mispronounced it, so I apologize for that. How'd you get into Pokemon? You got into it because Pikachu was cute for you back then? I got into it because, like, I had neighbors who were into it and stuff. So I, like, saw them playing Gold and Silver, and I got a copy of Fire Red because I was out at the time, and that's how I started getting into it. But I fell out of it, like, in the middle of Gen 4 because my DS broke, so I wasn't able to play until I got a 3DS when ORAS was out. So then I got Alpha Sapphire, and that's when I really got back into it. Blue Oak. We've all just accepted that Blue is Gary. You beat Emerald in 2 days, but it took you 2 weeks to beat both ORAS. That was logical. Interesting. I guess it's different for different people, you know? Like, I was able to beat ORAS pretty quickly, but I did sit down and, like, play it. With, like, no other, like, distractions of anything, of any kind. Might not get the new Let's Go games because of the Go part of them, and the new Friendly Rival. It just tells you they're trying to be more handholdy in the direction of Sun and Moon even more. That's what I was really concerned about upon seeing the first trailers for it and stuff. Like, that was definitely where my thoughts were. Was it looked really pretty, but it definitely felt like a step in the wrong direction as far as the mainline games go. But it's not a mainline game, so I'm more okay with it. It's a game to try to get people who only play Pokemon Go to play console Pokemon games. So that when we do get brand new Pokemon games here in 2019, they'll have a bigger fan base to buy them. That is the idea of these games. Can I spam a swear word? You cannot. No spamming or swearing allowed in the chat. Unfortunately, the rules do not work like double negatives. Since you got your shiny Naganadel to level 100, time to Hyper Train it. Nice! Nice. One of your friends just went to your group chat and asked, is anyone here good with animations? Don't know how I feel about the fact that she forgot that animation is literally her passion. I don't know, maybe she didn't want to, like, call you out directly. This game's gonna be amazing. Pokemon Let's Go make a mistake. Oof. That is some... Oof. There is some heat behind those words. I'd say they're main games. They've been called mainline, but not core RPG, or the other way around. Game Freak was very clear that they're not Gen 8, and they are not to be taken as a, this is what Pokemon's gonna look like, from now on. They definitely feel like kind of they're more related to Go in the way their stats work and everything, but they are, like, mainline in the terms that Kanto is indeed a region. And the people in the region are indeed people that were in the old one. But it definitely feels like another remake, but this time geared more towards... Like, I feel like it kind of makes the group of people who are nervous that Pokemon's too, like, needs to be easy for kids to get into and stuff. It makes them happy. It gives that, like, it gives Pokemon a super duper user-friendly experience, and maybe it can mean that Gen 8's going to come back around to being more USUM-like. Because honestly, as much as USUM just kind of caught flack for being clones of Sun and Moon, there's so much more strategy involved and, like, more difficult battles going on with USUM than I think I've seen in Pokemon, at least on the 3DS. So if we continue to get that, like, if we continue to get actually fairly challenging like proper games, and we get like Let's Go games every generation as well. Like we get like a Johto and a Hoenn and a Sinnoh eventually with that. I think that'd be okay. I think that'd ultimately be okay. Still hate these games. See, like, I totally understand, like, if people don't want to play them. It's definitely not everyone's cup of tea, and I think they're not intended to be. They're definitely more of Go games than anything. Also, I totally reset before I should have on that one. But that was definitely not a shiny, so I'm okay. The main thing is you just don't want to go through a 10-hour story that is bad. It doesn't seem worth it for you, except for the 2019 games. Yeah, that's totally fair. It's totally fair. If you're not going to be a fan of the story, no need to buy it. Like, you shouldn't just buy a game because it's name or anything. Like, if it does not look like a fun game to you, don't go out and buy it. Chicken nuggets anyway. Some people still make your current childhood. What do you mean by that? Still no shiny Ralts, and now you're fantasizing while getting a shiny Ralts. It is legitimately possible. It's unlikely, but it's legitimately possible. I remember mistakenly broke 2 Pokemon games, 1 emulator, 1 GameCube. You broke XD Gale of Darkness by leaving the game on overnight and Pokemon Crystal by getting stuck on it. How did leaving it on overnight break it? That's actually kind of concerning if that can happen. Only problem with Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is the lack of post-game content. Yeah, you get the battle tree and that's really it. It's not Battle Frontier level or anything like that. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes, SSN. Oh, you get stuck there? Interesting. I love some of the features of the game, just worried about shiny hunting. See, that's where, like, I don't know if I'm going to stick around with the game for too long. I think I'm going to play it, I'm going to enjoy the story, and I'm going to come back to this kind of hunt. Like, I think that's what's going to happen. Your perfect Gen 7, give me Sun Moon Yusum's post... Sun and Moon Yusum's post-game and make Yusum's post-game amazing. Like... I don't know, I feel like overall, if we had just gotten Yusum as the first games, they would have been so good. And then just something else entirely as like a second set of games or whatever. Obviously, like, the reason we were able to get Yusum and them be so good and so polished is because they were able to take their time and refine, like, those features we didn't initially have in Sun and Moon. But... the Ultra Wormhole, there's the Ultra Wormhole and that's it. Yeah, you've got that. You do have Rainbow Rocket, but at the same time, I still haven't even done Rainbow Rocket. Because I need to hunt those Ultra Beasts. I'm trying to make my childhood, it's like your memories, but your children memories. Ah, okay. Used to fast forward the game a lot, and it glitched the game a bit, so maybe that might be it. Yeah, that is unfortunate, though. That's unfortunate, man. Playing Pokemon Emerald on your phone. Nice. Nice. That's actually kind of how I did get back into Pokemon, was by playing Fire Red on an emulator. You have an Altar and a Decrepit Mystery Lake, and you do one thing with both of them. This is the cause of hard. If this was the cause of hardware limitations, they should have been saved for the Switch. It definitely feels like there was stuff there, for sure. Like, even if it was just story-wise. But it is what it is at this point. I don't know. I definitely think one dude was talking about it on Reddit, I know, a long while ago, and was like, kind of seemed to explain why they felt so rushed, and it was because, like, Nintendo was kind of pushing them because they knew that Pokemon was going to be out on the Switch. Like, that's where it was going, because there was no other handheld for it to go to. So they kind of seemed like they were trying to push out the games that had already been timelined and started to be developed for the 3DS, and then they got some extra time. Because the Switch is doing well enough that you don't need a Pokemon game for the first several months. Yo, Chicken Overlord, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Don't know, you appreciate Lucamine's point about Pokemon in the box in Sun and Moon that hit you hard, really, really hard. Took a break from Manaphy. Kind of, Manaphy's getting moved to being a weekend hunt. Just because of, like, how long it takes to do each encounter. You already fought Red, so your mission is complete now. Awesome. I watched Lion King for the first time like 2 years ago and didn't realize how gay Scar is. What do you mean by that? Never thought you would hear someone say that. I was not expecting that conclusion to be made either. You see a bunch of doors in the lake and of the lake, whatever you didn't have. I figured them, nah. I mean, people took like the whole model and there's wormholes all around the lake. Like there was definitely something planned there. I can't stay here for too long now. Alright, see you later, Summer Girl Gamer. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope to see you again soon. Yeets out a stream. Just yeets off into the distance. Rip Sun and Moon. And I still love them as games. They're still great games. Sun's still, like I said, my favorite game of all time, or favorite Pokemon game of all time, just because of how much time I've put into it at this point. But I understand the frustration, for sure. The way he talks, the way he moves, the fact that Mufasa that he didn't reproduce with any of the lionesses, I feel like that's where they wouldn't have wanted to. They were all very not happy with him. I want to explore the Alta area on Pony personally. That would have been cool. Eldigan of the Lionheart, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I like the, what looks like Mimikyu avatar. There's some shiny luck. Draws sparkle, glitter, and some pumpkin spice because it's October. You gotta add in the pumpkin spice. It's that time of year. They're good, but whenever they get remade, they'll probably be satisfying to play through. Yeah. Definitely. It'd be interesting to see if they do add some more stuff, like, years and years and years down the line if they do. Eldigan the Lionheart, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Putting the stream boss closer and closer to being overthrown. We're on top of Diglett Cave. The golf course. There's an entire golf course, and the only thing that references it is one of the Elite Four members. Honestly thought we were going to get something on the golf course with you, Some. What do you think of Melton in its new form? I actually haven't seen its new form. I was going to go look at that video after the stream yesterday, and then totally just didn't. That is on me. I only complained about Sun and Moon, was there too many cutscenes? That's the thing, I didn't have a problem the first time I played it. Replaying it, I had more of an issue. You can also see the golf course on that. Like, that's the thing, is like, the golf course is there. You can see the golf course on the map, and like, the Elite Four member is a golfer. But that's it. You can't access it, it's just next to the resort. What was my longest hunt? Like, ever? It was the Charmander that I caught on stream a little while back. It was the longest in terms of encounters and the amount of time I spent from start to finish on it. They better put something there. You've gone to the altar so many times in vain, hoping that there's something else to do here. Or to do there. Yeah, really the only thing was like flipping the day-night cycle. There's actually a guy with a YouTube video that hacked the game and got back in that area. Was there anything actually there? Because I can't imagine there was more than, like, really basic placeholder geometry. And most likely even just, like, a void, I'd feel. Dragonite is hiding off to hunt Salamence. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like both of them are pretty hard to come by, because isn't that Bagon a 1% chance encounter? Yeah, and the golf course, totally forgot about that. That was very disappointing. Because, like, people are like, they're, like, before Yusum came out, it was like, there's a golf course, and there's an Elite Four member that is a golfer. We're going to have something with this, right? Nothing. Nothing at all related to it. But it's really weird to have that much of a, like, a map drawn to look like a golf course, and then just not use it. Thanks for complimenting your Hatsune Miku profile picture. Yeah, no problem. No problem. There's just really green grass and invisible walls. Yeah, that's about as much as I would figure. Yo, Ilya and Giovanni of Pokemon Love, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? This is more skate for a chance. Yeah. Yeah, no, there is a bit of a chance of something happening if we ever do get back around to Gen 7 remakes. Because that'd be, like 2 decades from now, but it's possible. It's possible that those could come back around as a new game. Speaking of the golf course, personally would have loved to learn more about Kahili. I think that's how you spell it. That looks right. I know there's a K, like K-A at the beginning and ends with an I, so that's good enough. Because all I know is she's a golfer who likes flying type Pokemon. Yeah, like, that was another weird thing, is that it's not really... And Pokemon games have done that before and have had a significant character, like, as far as, like, battling, just be kind of a who are you type of person before. It's not unheard of. But, like, I mean, just look at, like, you know, when Wallace goes and takes over as, like, you know, Elite Four head, like, Sutopoulos becomes a, who's this person as the gym leader? But it feels like, you know, I'm okay with, like, obviously most Elite Four members have kind of not really had much to do with anything up until the final, or up until that battle, except for in this case, where all the other 3 did. Even when, like, they did get replaced in the newer versions, like, there was reasons behind them, and that's just, I'm a really good Pokemon trainer who likes flying types and golfing. No problem with it, at all. But, like, it did feel kind of out of nowhere. Game PC, what do you mean by that, Ilya? Game Freak are masters of putting fascinating things in their games, but never doing anything with it. Which ending do you like better, the end of Sun and Moon or the end of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Yeah, I don't know. I definitely felt more with the end of Sun and Moon, like, as far as the actual, like, ending. But if you're just talking about, like, late game and end game, Yusum definitely had it down better. And it's exactly what I knew was going to happen. It's like, we're just going to get more content right there. Like, we were definitely going to get more Ultra stuff. So, like, I definitely think that like, Yusum has the better, like, late and end game. Also, you know, with literally no reason to come back in Gen 7, but glad he did. I mean, there were people from Gen 5 that I just had no clue who they were. They were, like, throwbacks, and I'm like, who's this? This is someone I've never met before. Is the Sound Light's only level 10, or can it be other levels? I don't know. I don't actually know. I usually just look on Cerebi for that stuff right before I start doing something. It was talking about a Gen 5 character, so yeah. You know, at least that would have been pretty obvious. That's kind of what I figured. That's kind of what I figured. I mean, like, the only other kind of, like, character to, like, come back does have a good bit of a reason, and that's Looker. Like, he's just kind of part of the stories now. Talking about Grimsley specifically. Okay. Is always one of your favorites. Chorus also kind of has a reason to be new some since he was involved with Pokemon Fusion in the past. Yeah, that is true. Especially with the Solarizer, Lunarizer. I find Looker a tiny bit annoying. I feel like his character is meant to be a bit over the top. Is it sad to say we have more bad rivals now than good rivals? Who would you consider good versus bad as far as that goes? Sir Grimsley aged like 15 to 20 years between Black and White and Sun and Moon. Gaining an extra dimension is pretty exhausting. Prediction, will Red be the next generation in some capacity? Probably. Probably. I mean, I don't know, they keep like, people keep being like, Red's in it, this is a sign that the next game's Kanto. But we finally actually have a Kanto, so are they gonna put him in? I don't know. I don't know, it feels like that's definitely one of those things they keep leaning back to, is like, look at this like old nostalgia thing. I feel like it makes way more sense when like NPCs come back than when like a playable character comes back. It's like, look, it's you with a team that you never would have had. Good to people like Gary Silver May, that dude from Gen 5. Bad being Tierno, Shauna How. Everyone else is just mad in your opinion. I almost feel like it's cheating to include like everyone from Gen 6 as a rival in a capacity, because that's like as many as all the other generations combined. I don't know, I would definitely feel like, as someone who didn't really experience Gen 5, I can't comment on N. Granted, N actually is like valid as far as story goes. You definitely had the transition, like Gen 1 and Gen 2, absolutely your rival was a rival. After that, May is kind of a rival, kind of your friend, kind of more of like a competitor in a way. Kind of becomes that pseudo-rival at that point. And Barry is your friend, but also very competitive with you. And like, I feel like N is the first, like, is the last, like, truly your rival. Like, you have Gen 1, 2, and 5, I feel like, actually have a proper rival. And even Gen 5, you've got two friends. You've got two friends the whole time, so it's not exactly, like, rivalry the whole time, the same way you have in the original gens. We're talking about N from Gen 5 being a good rival. Okay. I gotcha. I was kind of joking because it looks like Grimsley's aged like 20 years since Black and White. It is, yeah, it just looks like it, not actually having happened. Only generation Red wasn't in was 6. Yeah, in some capacity. Changing dimensions ages Grimly like 20 years, but Colress not a single day. Dermatologists hate him. Somehow kept his skin from gaining weight. Age is relative in time space. Yeah. It was Hugh that you were referencing. Okay. I gotcha. I haven't actually completed Unova, so I wouldn't know. Finished your Yveltal Inktober drawing. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Silver would be cool to see again? Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know, I feel like Silver would be an interesting one to try to make a rival again. Because, like, Silver feels like, you know, from everything, like, they've kind of come back from the reasons why they were a rival in the first place. Yo, TM30 Shadow Ball, what's going on? How have you been, man? Welcome to the stream. First time ever drawing Yveltal. Awesome. Alright guys, we got about 10 minutes left in the stream, and just as another reminder for anyone who wasn't here before, but I will be, like, well actually kind of be, like, using Discord voice chat for the first time on the server in a very, very long time. Tonight, after the stream, like, once the stream ends, I got a couple little things I gotta do, and then I'll be in on the Discord voice chat. How many subscribers do you say people need to be a full-time YouTuber? It completely depends. It depends way more on your views and stuff, and also like demographics. Like I don't know other YouTubers' numbers, but I know mine. I feel like mine don't line up with some of the numbers you see. It just really depends on how well you're able to market stuff and everything. Theoretically, once you start getting closer to 100K, I can see it being an option. Like, you see people who are under that are able to pull it off. It depends on your audience, really. How do you join the Discord? So I don't have Nightbot, but if you go into... I'll go ahead and post the link real quick. But there is a link in the description that should be an invite. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and throw that in the chat. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Yeah, so I'll be hopping on that after the stream today. I don't know who all is gonna be there. Hopefully, I see a lot of you guys, as well as maybe some of the mods will be in there. I don't know. It depends on their schedules. No, they'll be there for sure. Yeah, you have been super excited for it. I'm super excited for it. It'll be cool being able to hang out with all you guys, you know, in a less stream setting. But yeah, maybe we can get a Regice before this. Maybe we can go into that super duper hype. Did you know that Slowking can be called on a melee? I did not. I mean, I knew that Slowpoke had, like, SOSing there. I didn't know Slowking could actually get called in. That's interesting. I wish you could be there, but you're starting your Insurgents soon. Ah, man, that's unfortunate, man. I wish you could be there, though. Sending Candy Cane Cranberb of Death in the Discord now. Okay, I will see it once the stream is over. And Calliope Slowpoke can call Slowbro and Slowking. Interesting. That's actually kind of nice. A chance to get it without the King's Rock. If only Feebas could call my Milotic, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I really don't think Prism Scales are too difficult to come across, if I'm not mistaken. But it would be nice. It would be nice if that could just happen in general. A fighting type versus your Mega Pidgeot. This Muda. It's like 1 per game to get the Prism Scale, I think. Really? I was actually unaware of that. I did end up using one of my buddies' Prism Scales to evolve my shiny Milotic. But, I didn't actually know that the Prism Scale is a once per game thing. Feebas being bullied equals Milotic storming in. Just wrecking the place. You've been lurking. Well, how have you been doing, Emma? Prism Scales can be fished up. See, that's what I thought. I thought it was really rare, but I thought they could be fished up. I did end up using my buddies just because I think I traded it to him and we didn't realize the Prism Scale was necessary. And he's just like, I'll just put one on there. Alright, 5 more minutes. Can we get a shiny in the next 5 minutes? Does anyone know it's International Girls' Day and National Coming Out Day? I did not. Did not know that, actually. I haven't been on the internet too much today aside from the stream. I woke up super late. And, figured out what I was going to get from the grocery store. Went to the grocery store. Realized they didn't have a lot of the stuff I was going to get. And then came back and streamed. How does a national day come about? Can you petition for one? I feel like you just start saying it is, and then it is. If the day doesn't already exist yet. I don't know what like the requirements are for it to actually be recognized, but I feel like it can just kind of happen. Grocery stores make you sad because it makes you think about cookies and how you're not eating them right now. For me, it's like I went in there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get like these items. I'm gonna make this for dinner or like this for lunch. Like I was gonna make some tacos that need like shredded chicken, and they did not have any shredded chicken. So instead I had to make something else. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Adam. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. Hope yours goes well today. Wish you could be in the Discord afterwards, but I totally understand. Schedules kinda can be an issue. Also, I need to be in the grass if I'm gonna actually encounter something. Sorry about that, guys. Ever watched Gotham? I have not. I haven't watched much of anything on like TV recently. Like the closest is like anime and like some Netflix shows, but I haven't actually watched like TV in a long while. Yo, Kajido, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I don't think Regice likes you. Probably not. Probably not. Have I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender? I am actually in the middle of watching that, like, right now. I never saw it as a kid, or I, like, saw an episode here and there as a kid. But yeah, so Mel, my girlfriend, has it on DVD, so we've been watching it. There's a new anime called That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. It's so funny. I've heard good things. The only thing I've started this season so far is Goblin Slayer, which is intense. But yeah, so I haven't actually watched much else. Even an important question, how much wood would a Bidoof chuck if a Bidoof could chuck wood? All of it. It can. And it will, like, chuck all of the wood. Whatever you do, don't watch Legend of Korra. I've heard people have liked that, though. Like, I have heard people who liked that one. Until recently, I actually didn't know that there was, like a negative opinion on it. I've only seen one episode of The Last Airbender. Should you watch it? I have thoroughly enjoyed it so far. I have legitimately enjoyed it a bunch. And guys, I think this is going to be the last Regice encounter so that I can get set up for the Discord stuff. Because I do, like I said, I have some stuff I got to do. Rise of the Shield Hero is coming soon too. I gotta see what else I'm going to watch this season. Right now I'm catching up on like Yudu Camp and stuff I haven't watched. But alright guys, it looks like we did not get a shiny today, so thank you for everyone who tuned into the stream. Thank you to everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed, and as always a big thank you to everyone in chat. Like I mentioned earlier, if you guys want to hang out, the link to the Discord is down below. I will be hopping on here in probably about 10 minutes or so. So yeah, thank you again, and I will see you all next time.